Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 10 of the Arlington Angle. I am here with the wonderful Tim Halley, Luke Sharp, Caden Hope. I myself am Colby with a K. It is a thrill to be back here once again. I know I've missed the last couple of episodes, but it feels good to be back.
Skipper.
So what we're going to be talking about today on the Arlington Angle is we're just going to be talking about some music and some different artists, some different genres, kind of switching it up a little bit from the kind of sports and Arlington.
We have not talked about sports.
We have not talked about
sports this entire time.
We have not talked about sport. We've talked about sports a little bit, but
the most talked about sports was opening day.
We haven't talked about music yet. So we're going to talk about music.
We've done a good job staying away from sports.
We have. I think we have, yes.
For us. If you know anything about us, it's pretty good for us to not talk about sports.
Correct, yes. All right. So, music. I say that we first kick things off. We'll go around the table. Let's hear favorite song and generally favorite genre.
Favorite genre, then song.
Let's go genre first.
Okay, let's go.
I don't think my favorite song matches up with my genre.
And it might not. Yeah, that's the thing about music is sometimes my favorite songs fall in a completely different genre, or I hear a song from a different genre that suddenly becomes my favorite all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Luke. It's the thing. Favorite genre, probably rap. Like rap.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something.
I mean, going off of today, probably classics because my genre kind of switches every day.
That's fair.
Me probably like rap, R&B, hip hop, just a hip hop. For my favorite, it's I listen to everything, but mainly probably hip hop.
You're good. You're good.
We have probably pop for me. A lot of people would say I listen to that, like whatever's on the radio. I mean, I got Hits 1 and Sirius XM and all that good stuff. So whatever's on there is typically what I listen to and what I find enjoyable. I also love a good like 2010s like classic stuff, like when Maroon 5 first started coming out, like One Republic.
I used to like Maroon 5.
Yeah, Maroon 5, One Republic.
Maroon 5 isn't 2010s. They came out. They were dropping music in like.
Yeah, I know. They were like early 2000s. I didn't really get into it until like 2010s, and I'm one of the things that
you weren't born yet.
No, I know. Yeah. A little too much for that, but too soon. But I know one of the things that I vividly remember was I misheard the first time I heard Sugar. I misheard the lyrics, and I just remember like finding out like years later that I had been singing the lyrics all wrong for so long. And
can you sing some for us?
Yeah,
no.
No. Yeah, let him.
Okay,
no. Just let him.
This is not a solo. No, we're not singing the music. We're just talking.
Remember,
as much as I would love to sing, but
we've seen that.
We've seen that.
Yes, if you weren't there for Arlington Post Prom, we did have some performances by a few individuals.
A performance by an individual that may or may not be at this table and was willingly gonna do it.
Hey, I will give the people what they want. The people wanted to hear 76 trombones from the Music Man, and I gave it to them.
Yes, they did.
I tried to give a good performance.
Colby, save it for the YouTube channel.
We're gonna save it. Yeah.
Is this Colby Ty show?
No,
this is not Colby's show.
No, this is not my show. You are correct. Moving on. Let's get a favorite song currently because it moves all the time.
Favorite song. This is tough.
It's not easy.
Well, yeah,
I like a lot of songs. I think maybe like "Dreams and Nightmares" by Chief Keef or something like that.
Chief Keef.
My fault. I probably have not heard of any of these songs, but I'm sure that's a good one.
It's old. Not old, but like old for me.
Cool, you're telling me you never listened to that hype song before,
I have
like an AYS basketball game?
Freshman.
I used to pray for times like this.
Bass. I will say freshman, sophomore, baseball season. I was a huge I had that big pump up. I had Zombies by Bad Wolves for a while, the remake. I had that one in there for a while.
The remake is better than the original.
I wanted to have. I mean, it's debatable. I loved it when I first heard it. And then because it felt so weird for them to say 2018 and like 2019, and that was 2025, and I haven't heard the song probably since my Shockwave and freshman baseball days. But it is
back
what it
when
is.
You were tough at baseball.
When I played baseball.
Yeah, now Jax is better
for
than
a sport.
Before he left the dojo.
Jax is doing great stuff, I will say. Shout out to Jax.
Jax better than you at baseball.
He probably will be. I mean, if he keeps going, he's going to get. It's debatable. Moving on. Caden, what's your favorite song?
Let's see. Been listening to some King Von recently. I don't know why. I just have.
Every day. Can't finish that.
Yeah, but if I'd had to pick one currently or right now, it'd be in my classical playlist. It would probably be. Oh, it's so tough. It'd be "Be My Baby" by
Do you know what
the
classical
Ronettes.
music is?
Well, not like that, but like my classics playlist.
Your throwback playlist.
I know.
Throwback
Yeah,
playlist.
that's what I meant.
Classical
music is
piano
like
music.
Beethoven.
I know. That's what I meant.
Beethoven and like
No way. How did you say it? Say it.
Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Be-
Or it's
Beethoven.
Beethoven. Yeah, sorry. I mispronounced a lot of things like
Wow.
that. My fault, guys.
It needs
As
to
a
be a
music,
theater.
I apologize to all the music people out there that heard me say that
just
and
offended
cringed.
all
I'm
the
very
people.
sorry.
This kid worships Beethoven, and he just says it like
I don't
that.
worship him. Again, I don't listen to that kind of music. I really don't. Okay,
He's
Timmy,
fine.
what you got?
I got like a kind of a mix. I'll go for like my top song ever is probably like
It's gonna be by Drake.
"The Resistance" by Drake or "Doing It Wrong" by Drake. But like, I've been really getting into some Radiohead lately and just some like '90s kind of like punk music.
Radiohead
yeah.
is always good.
And I've been listening to Fake Plastic Trees a lot or Creep.
Creep is a banger.
Creep is really good.
I've been into Fake Plastic Trees for a lot right now. But if I had to go, it'd probably be "The Resistance" by Drake.
Yeah, that's a good one. I have heard of that one actually. I did hear Drake.
Colby, can I guess yours?
Go ahead.
76 trombone.
It is not that.
Wait. I think I know.
Go ahead.
I
I think it was the first song I ever added to my personal playlist.
His
So it's
YouTube
old.
playlist.
I feel
It's
like it's gonna
from
be like
the
a,
2010s.
It's gonna be like a Coldplay or like a Maroon 5 or something like
You're
that.
close.
Like that.
Could
You're
be
in
One
the right
Direction.
area.
Could be One Direction. Colby's definitely One Direction kind of guy.
You have the first word right.
Kind of guy.
Oh,
One
One
Republic.
Republic, Counting Stars.
Counting Stars.
Close.
is it?
It's from the same album, I think.
I don't know.
Then I give up.
They've only
Tell
been
us.
relevant.
Wait, is it?
They've been only relevant. I've
Yeah,
only
just-
heard of
I
that.
lived One Republic. I lived.
lived.
What?
It's go listen to it. It's,
Pull it up
was
right
the
now.
first.
Just pull it up right now.
No, okay,
No,
here.
don't pull it up. Don't pull it up.
No,
Don't
we
play it.
gotta play. Hang on.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I never heard this
Yeah,
song.
I have never.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It's so much nostalgia. It's nuts. Let's.
really?
I gotta.
It's gotta
Just
be.
give us-
It's gotta be famous to be
Do the
nostalgia.
lyric video.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna. Okay. While he's pulling that up, just so much nostalgia. It was also the first show choir song I ever did. We opened my freshman show with this song, and it was.
You didn't do
really
show
good.
choir in middle school?
I think I did, and we did.
So you just lied.
We did.
you just lied,
No,
yeah.
we did first high school or
Sorry,
show.
Mr.
High school.
Parson.
High
We
school
try to be
show.
factual on this.
High
podcast.
school show.
There we go.
But yeah, in middle school, I know we did 1 Foot by Panic at the Disco. Yeah,
Let's listen to the song, guys.
Oh yeah, I know this song.
everybody knows this song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Stop poisoning the people's ears.
Pure nostalgia.
Yeah, it's a good song. We get it. We get it now. We get it.
Okay.
We've
When
heard it. I didn't know that was by One Republic.
Yes, that is by One Republic.
I recognize that song, but I always thought it was cringy.
It's
for me.
it's cringy, but then ever since I did it for my freshman show choir show, it just hits different. Just reminds me of my freshman year and when I first started high school. And some people might like cringe at that, but I find it kind of throwback and
That's respect.
simpler times, if you will.
Respect.
Yeah,
Can I throw an opinion in here?
you absolutely can. It's a
Can
podcast.
we go like songs from a movie, like a movie soundtrack?
Oh, favorite
song?
movie
Ooh,
song?
I'll go
that's
first.
that's a good one,
Oh,
and
no,
I'm so
no, I
glad
gotta
you
go
brought
like
that
my
up.
favorite, like
Oh, I
the
know
song.
mine. I know
Mine's
mine
either's
easy.
Duel of the Fates,
Absolutely.
episode 1,
Yes.
or Battle of the Heroes from
Episode 1
from episode
episode
3.
3.
Duel of the Fates is from episode 1.
One, Colby.
Is it actually?
That's the- That's the Darth Maul fight.
Oh, what's
Dun, dun,
what's
dun,
the
dun, dun,
what's
dun,
the
dun,
Kenobi?
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that isn't that in episode 3?
No,
oh,
that's 1. It's when Kenobi and
Battle of the Heroes
When
is
they
when
fight-
Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
oh, that's
I
it's
like that.
different.
No,
This is
Obi-Wan-
what happens when you watch the sequels.
I
and
could
not
have
the
sworn Duel of the
prequels.
Fates was
No,
that
Duel of the Fates is
fight on
episode 1.
Mustafar.
No, Duel
Is
of the
it?
Fates
Wow.
is the fight on Naboo. And the
What's that one called?
You're
What's the
not
fight
a
on
true
Mustafar
Star Wars
called?
fan.
It's like Battle of the Heroes. As
Okay.
far as 2 songs, I'm
Battle of the
pretty sure.
Heroes is a banger name for that song though. Okay,
Not a-
Luke, you
not a
were
true
very
Star
you were
Wars
perked
fan.
up.
Sunflower from Back to the Spider-Man.
Dude,
From-
Sunflower
from
is
Sunflower
so
is
good.
so good.
It was so good.
Both-
Both
was.
soundtracks for those movies are elite.
Oh, yeah, they're so
They are.
good.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen either of them. I need to
You've
go
never
watch them.
seen
No,
them?
neither one of them.
Even I've seen them, and I don't
know.
watch anything.
No, I know. I need to go see them because I've heard they're phenomenal.
I saw the first
Oh,
one.
they're
The
so
second one I actually like watched on TikTok live.
You watched on TikTok live. So you like pirated it. You're admitting to pirating a movie.
I did. I just admitted to a crime.
I hope you get actually punished for
Rescind
that.
that.
Yeah, you didn't
rescind
do
that
that.
statement.
I did not admit to the crime.
Yes, you just did.
Anyway, moving
What's
on.
your favorite song?
Caden, favorite song from a movie or TV show?
The Sopranos one. I don't know what it's called. I don't know exactly.
I know. I woke up this morning.
You can't say that second part of it.
Woke up this morning. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
that one's a bang.
We do wake
By
up every
Alabama
morning, yes.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a good. Oh, never mind, you
I have
go.
not seen The Sopranos. I know Timmy's a big fan.
I'm
and
currently watching it.
He's currently watching it.
Best song that's used in The Sopranos though is the original "Knocking on Heaven's Door" by that's Bob Dylan, isn't it? Yeah, by Bob Dylan. You haven't got there yet, Caden, but they use it in the Sopranos. I'm pretty sure.
Colby,
I will
what's your
say
favorite
best
song?
use of music is season 4 of Stranger Things with Master of Puppets. I will say.
Haven't got.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I think.
I
yeah.
stopped watching Stranger Things.
Please watch
No,
season
I think it's definitely good
It's
use.
when
That- I'll use that. Yeah.
Eddie, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about when
Eddie
they're
on
all
top of the
fighting.
trailer,
Yeah.
just that's.
But
was
we're talking
awesome.
about like songs that came from the movie.
So
songs
like
that
a
ca-
John Williams score,
I
or
will
like
say-
a Hans Zimmer.
I will
Hans
say I
Zimmer,
always-
Cornfield
yeah,
Chase, Interstellar.
I will
is
say I always
another
go back
big
to,
or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean is really classic, but I always go back to Jurassic Park. That's a good one too.
Never watched Pirates of the Caribbean in my life.
Oh, Interstellar is the other one that I always go back
Cornfield
to.
Chase is amazing. Cornfield Chase is it's just like it's angelic. Like I could put that on while I'm driving in my car, and I will listen to the Cornfield Chase.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but I do
That's
that.
good. I could
it
probably
may or may not be my playlist.
And then the other side of the coin is I have like movie musicals. So like Greatest Showman, I like all the songs from that. Like, but you could consider those, but they're not.
I
like,
would count
They're
those.
so
I would definitely count
they're so
those.
repetitive. Like I've heard that
Oh,
The Greatest Showman so many times.
Well, because they're all
stand it.
they're all the like same thing. It goes like the intro, the
Yeah.
main score, then they do like a chorus, and they do another like second thing where it's the same tune as this other thing, and then they go back to the chorus, and it's I don't know. It does feel repetitive.
Well, it's like The Greatest Showman though. Is like you hear that everywhere after it came out. For
yeah.
Now,
till
see,
you
now.
still hear
but
it.
it's died down a little bit.
everywhere.
Now it's not as
You still
popular
hear it
anymore. I just
everywhere.
rewatched it the other day.
Undoubtedly, Star Wars has the greatest soundtrack ever.
I would
like
say
overall,
yeah.
like overall,
yeah,
yeah.
Is
in
that-
movie history. ever.
Correct.
Hank, dude, John Williams is just
He's
amazing.
the GOAT. Like what was the thing? He was recognized as like a lifetime achievement in music, and he's the only composer to ever win that.
Yeah,
only
he was-
composer. He's literally the GOAT. Like,
Yeah.
there's no debate.
It's like him and then Hans Zimmer and then
Yeah.
everybody else.
And then everybody else, yes. But then you have like the people that like just came out for like one movie and then dropped an absolute banger and then disappeared. Like,
Hey, Metro Boomin- Metro Boomin's gonna be up there by the
was
time he
Interstellar
retires.
Hans Zimmer?
Some more.
What?
Was Interstellar Hans Zimmer?
Yeah, Interstellar's
Okay.
Hans Zimmer. Hans
Interstellar was-
Zimmer's all of Chris Nolan themes. He did the Batman movies too.
Yes.
Which he does very good.
Oh
in,
yeah,
so-
Metro's going to be.
Batman
up there, too.
soundtracks are also really good.
Really, yeah.
I know we've listened to that a lot.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I do have another
Yeah, go
maybe
ahead.
music question. What's your like? I don't know if this is gonna count. It kind of relates to what we're doing, but like favorite song that you hear that's like related to sports. You know, because like college football teams will play.
You can't say that, Luke.
Sorry, the S word.
Yes, sorry.
Well, no, it's like
The
different though. 'Cause it's still music. but
STORTS
music plays-
word.
music and sports like coincide to make so much of our culture in the United States.
We
I
can't
think
can't
college
escape
football
sports on this
walkouts.
podcast, guys.
You gotta talk about music in them.
You
together.
do.
Hey, I'll
little
go for. I'll
Yeah.
go first. Easily, New York by Frank Sinatra. They just played after every Yankees game that they win, or the Eyes of Texas at a Texas game.
I
is
figured
pretty-
that's
is
what
pretty
you're gonna say.
elite. Texas Longhorn is another good song that they play down there. But like,
Okay.
I'm a big Frank Sinatra just guy because
Yeah.
you're in New York at Yankees games,
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear
You
Frank
gotta
Sinatra.
hear Frank
That's
Sinatra.
life.
Yeah.
My way.
Just like
all
if you
of
go to
it.
like New Orleans, you'll hear like
It's
all
like
that
the
stuff.
the one Derek Jeter commercial, the My Way commercial, and like it's just
That's a good one.
Frank Sinatra's voice is angelic.
It is very much.
It's so good.
I have to go with a song that improves any pitcher's aura if they play this song and they take them out.
No way, you went Narco instead of Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman is the greatest.
I will say
walkout ever.
Enter Sandman is good, but that one is the one I was thinking of. I don't
There,
remember
there,
what it's called.
there are two songs in sports that I think bring the same kind of energy to a stadium. One is Enter Sandman. The other one, probably Dixieland Delight at Alabama games.
Yeah.
They just bring a different kind of energy.
No, we'll say. Or what's the song they play at Husker
No,
football games?
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech Enter Sandman.
is amazing.
That is a good
yeah.
one. What's the one that they play at Husker football games?
one is not good.
Oh, the
fight song?
It's classic though.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm a Husker fan. I don't like that.
I do-
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee's. I like Rocky Top.
Rocky Top. Rocky Top.
Home
Rocky-
sweet home.
Michigan, Mr. Brightside
Good
is elite.
old Rocky Top.
Brightside's a good song.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr. Brightside's a
Brightside
good
is
song.
elite.
That's a good one, too.
Jump around at Wisconsin.
Yeah, jump around's really good.
There's
too.
so many good ones.
Mo
I mean-
Bamba at Penn State.
There's some basketball
Dude, Penn-
teams that get good themes going
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky
Yeah,
Top.
yeah. There's a lot of good ones.
Penn State. Well,
Yeah. What, you got a favorite?
Favorite, probably either Rocky Top or Dixieland Delight. I think both of them. They're pretty cool. I like both of them. I mean, Nebraska doesn't have anything good, and neither does Creighton, and I like both those teams. Royals aren't iconic like the Yankees, so I can't say them.
You got
but-
they got the Chiefs. Red
I guess
Kingdom
Chiefs,
song.
yeah. Chiefs got
Red Kingdom.
Yeah, Red Kingdom, or you got to
Nebraska
fight for
plays
your
Red
right to
Kingdom
party.
too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I
You
hate
got to
that song
fight
with a passion.
for
I
your
hate
right
it. I hate it too.
to party.
Yeah.
All right, Caden, what about you?
Rocky Top.
Oh yeah.
Rocky Top's
Yeah,
a
Rocky
good one.
Top gets it rocking.
So classic.
They're-
I feel like music can get people
one of the most
rocking.
classic college football pictures. Peyton Manning conducting the band while they play Rocky Top.
Yeah.
Oh, that gets me every time.
And then he proceeded to not win the Heisman and not win the national. Sorry, let's just get into that. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Russian.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We almost got
All right.
deep into
We
this.
almost got
Easy.
too deep
We
into
almost
this.
jumped ship. Okay.
We're still on music.
We are still on music. I mean, it's just
The band
some
is on the field. The band is on the field.
Such that was funny. That cracks me up every time I watch that clip.
Yeah.
My favorite's watching the one band member just
That'd
get
be cool. That'd be cool. to get
Absolutely
pummeled.
true.
Yeah, that's
That'd
Colby.
be cool.
That would be me. Oh no,
Big
honestly, with my snare drum, he just like
getting
takes out the snare drum and then just like
Yeah.
Decks you.
me. Oh my goodness, yes.
You'd be hurting for a while.
What else? I mean,
We
so
could
many
talk- We could talk about like,
Because-
Okay, we talked about music. We talk about like your favorite throwback.
throwback.
Like, what'd you like when you
Like
were younger?
anything previous of 2005, like before we were born.
Oh,
I will say
Or
my
should
dad.
we go
Okay.
with previous to 2000?
I will
Should we
say-
throwback?
Yeah.
No, I just say like
do-
something
let's-
you like that was made for
Yeah,
you.
do your
born.
childhoods. Like,
Go first, Colby. Start us off.
I will say my dad listens to a lot of 90s rock. So I grew up when he was getting ready, I heard that in the bathroom. So I heard a lot of I like Aerosmith and
I don't.
The Eagles- the Eagles
The Eagles
and
is
some
not
good-
90s. That
What-
Eagles is throwback.
whatever.
throwback.
That's throwback.
Eagles is good.
Like some
Hotel
some Guns
California.
N' Roses, some good 80s and 90s stuff. I'll say oh gosh. Oh, I'll say I'm gonna go with Anything for Love by Meatloaf, which none of you have heard.
No.
But it's a great one.
Okay.
I would do anything for love.
Am I next? I just
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't care, just go.
All right. Probably Thunderstruck, AC/DC. I think
That's a
anything
great one.
AC/DC is good.
This
Like,
is classic. Like
It's
not
classic.
a
The
bad
guitar
song.
is so good. You can
Yeah.
you can hear the guitar and be like, oh, that's AC/DC every time. Because there's no one plays the guitar like AC/DC.
No, they really revolutionized like what you can do, taking the same instrument and just tweaking it a little bit, just make a totally different
Yeah.
sound. And they really started that trend. Everybody else was like, oh,
I think
can do this.
I think it's
now.
funny because AC/DC, all the guys kind of look like a bunch of nerds, but they're like the big rock
Yeah.
guys.
They're like,
Yeah.
yes,
and they're so good at what they do.
they're great. Yeah, Caden.
Suspicious Minds, Elvis Presley.
Oh, Elvis, you're way back in the day.
I also just rewatched Walk the Line, which is a biography about
That is
Johnny
the
Cash.
greatest
Johnny Cash.
movie. Yeah, that's one of the
Walk-
greatest movies I've ever watched.
Walk the Line is really good. So I heard like
Hurt by Johnny Cash. is
Hurt
good.
and Jailhouse Rock, or his version of Jailhouse Rock.
His version of Jailhouse Rock is good.
What's
Ring of Fire is good. All
Ring of Fire,
Johnny Cash.
Jackson, all that
Ring of
stuff.
Fire.
Ghost
Going
Rider.
down the flames.
Let's get
Ghost
higher.
And it
It's like
burns,
it's Riders in the Sky or whatever.
Ring
Yeah.
of fire.
Yeah, that's
Ring
that's
of
good. So
fire.
I'll say some. I like some good Johnny Cash when it comes on. Timmy, go ahead.
I grew up really listening to like my dad's old burned CDs from when he was in high school and stuff. Before like when CDs were still in car, like in our Avalanche we play CDs. So it's like it's a mix. I like he listened to a few rock, like a little bit of like it's not like really 90s and like early 2000s, but I'd say like probably like some Eminem or like
Eminem,
hit him up like Tupac. Played a lot of Tupac. I'd probably go like probably Stand by Eminem.
That's a good one.
He played that one. Might have played that one a lot. And then if like I had to go back, like really back, it'd be Hotel California by the Eagles. My grandpa's first concert was the Eagles, and every time we were around him, he was listening to him. And it's the Eagles, or it's like Frank Sinatra, My Way.
Yeah. What?
That's old.
That's pretty old.
It's 2025, Sam.
From who's sitting in these chairs?
That's 50 years ago.
That's the year my dad was born. That's nuts. I mean, again, old is, we said before 2005. Again, you could take us out and put 4 different people here, and we might get
change the
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift.
I think we skipped over like talking about one of the greatest music artists of all time. We said Elvis Presley, but we also missed Michael Jackson.
I was thinking
Jackson, Johnny Cash. Yeah,
Mike
we said Johnny Cash.
Elite. Mike Jack is still like you still go around and he is played frequently.
You know I'm bad.
Yeah, there's so many good songs.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Iconic. Or when he was in the Jackson 5.
Man of the Mirror's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson 5 was elite too.
Because we learned a lot about when we did our musical back to the 80s, and we did there's the whole USA for Africa thing, and there's that whole plot line, and we do sing all that stuff. And then you see that old videos. And I think we had a CD player that we got an old CD, and we played those We Are the World and all of that stuff. So
another
that was really
great
good.
artist that we skipped over from the 80s, 70s era, Billy Joel. Billy Joel's elite. Vienna is one of my top old ones. So Billy Joel's amazing.
Yeah, so we could go all around and just say, hey, who else we forgot? And we were, oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of great ones. Now, what do we think before we wrap things up here? I do have one more question for the group.
Yeah, I was gonna go best artist.
I wasn't gonna go
ask best artist.
Wasn't gonna go best artist. I was gonna say how could we define the eras of music? Are there distinct eras over the last 50 years?
I can't. I don't know.
I think you can do this.
I can't do this.
50 years. So
50
that's going
years.
70s.
So let's start with
rock.
70s.
70s is the rock was in the 60s, but it revolutionized rock to other bands coming in. A lot heavier rock was starting to be played in the 70s.
Correct. What I really want to know is when did pop start? Was it Michael Jackson or was it
pop's always been around. The definition of pop is pop culture. So whatever music's popular would be pop. Pop is kind of spread off to now its own genre.
Which I would say
probably with Michael Jackson
and Prince. Michael Jackson and Prince. They revolutionized pop. Pop was around, but Prince and Michael Jackson revolutionized it, I feel like. And then you get into the 90s, and it's more, that's the birth of rap, really. Late 80s and the 90s.
90s,
And 2000s was really R&B.
R&B, a little bit of rap.
A little bit of pop towards the end.
And then
rap really reigned for a long time.
Rock
and rap have the two, I feel like, biggest.
Yeah.
You can also say Presley revolutionized.
Are we kind of forgetting though, country music?
When was the rise?
We've hardly talked about country music this whole time, but I think country music has done a really good job of
just being there,
changing through the times how people like it. Because I know 90s country, 90s country is what a lot of people live and die by.
Yeah.
And a lot of people love 90s country. But maybe if you don't like that, you can go back to Johnny Cash, older stuff. If you don't like that, you can come forward. You can listen to Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of people hate modern country. They think it's too modern.
I despise modern
I think
country.
it's the modern country is more like pop, and I think that's the culture shift that we're getting from country is
correct. And when
people are making the music that people want to hear, and some people don't like that.
And when you can effortlessly combine, well, not effortlessly, when you can work hard and combine both country and pop and make a good song, I think
which doesn't happen.
It's just a good song. I mean, regardless.
I think from what I've listened to so far, I don't think new country is bad. I think it's just not what people associate to country. So,
yeah.
So that's why they say I don't like this as a country song, but it's still a good song.
The new country, the problem is it's either too high beat or it's too I'm depressed.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes a good country song is not upbeat, but it's in the middle, and everything now is either depressed or it's a pop song like Morgan Wallen.
Or the other point that I will agree with is I've heard on the internet, just because you add a banjo or a guitar to a song does not make it country. That I do agree with.
That is true. Yes,
I do agree with that. But if you can truly get that country feel and make it upbeat pop song, I think it's a good song. Like Morgan Wallen's got some good stuff. I'll listen
Morgan
to it.
Wallen does have some good stuff. It's just not what people associate.
Morgan
with
Wallen,
country.
like Luke Combs, you got
and that's what people don't like.
now you got
Morgan
like
Wallen.
Shabuzi and like all those people.
I
will say
Colby, we don't have time.
go listen to
Get
Blink
Shabuzi.
Twice by Shabuzi and Miles
No.
Smith. I think he will be
All right, we're gonna edit that out before we post
pleasantly
it.
surprised. Now, hot take, maybe. But that is going to wrap us up for episode 10 of the
listen to
Arlington
Colby.
Angle, all about music.
We're gonna edit that
Maybe
out,
don't
guys.
listen
We
to
got
our
you.
takes. Take them as you will and go out into the world and share them. Agree or disagree. Let us know.
Don't
Thank you
listen to
all so much for
Shabuzi.
joining us. This was Tim Halley, Luke Sharp, Caden Hope, Colby with a K here. We will see you for episode 11, hopefully next Friday as we creep towards the end of the
don't
school
have
year.
school next Friday.
We don't have school next Friday. Hopefully
We
it'll be
don't?
Thursday.
and we won't be here Thursday.
And we know
No,
that's
we have
true.
a half day Thursday.
We will see you when we see
Colby
you.
and I
then.
will not be here Thursday.
This is our last.
We will see
Colby,
you when
this
we
is our
see
last
you.
episode.
This
right?
could be our last
Yeah, this
episode.
is-
Unless
To
we
end it on
convince them, let's
10,
do
it might be
Wednesday.
good.
This could be our last episode.
So if this
thank
is our
you to Gus,
last episode,
Sam, Owen.
yeah,
Brett,
everyone that has
Jack.
helped, that has run behind the scenes. We got Gus behind the camera, Sam feeding us our info through our computers. Thank
Mr.
you to
Parson.
everyone who's helped, especially to Mr. Parson for making this series possible. Thank you so
Last
much.
thing, don't listen to
Peace out.
Shabuzi.